Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to go over an absolutely broken Spellsword build. This build is capable of dealing thousands of damage per second, absolutely melting bosses, and if that wasn't good enough, it also deals a decent amount of poise damage. But before we get into that, let's get into our sponsor. AOA.com is the #1 place to buy runes, weapons, armor, or pretty much any other item in Elden Ring, and you can get 3% off by using code RAM. So getting into the build, we are using the Sword of Night and Flame. This weapon is wonderful. Its stat requirements are quite high, but I think it's definitely worth it. It does insane damage and decent poise damage, has decent range, and honestly it just looks cool. It's an absolute must try in my opinion. To get it, you just have to pick it up inside of Karia Manor. It will be in a chest. We will also want to use the Sacred Seal with this build. I'm going to use the basic finger seal, but you can use a different one if you prefer. If you'd like to use the same one, you can simply purchase it from the Twin Maiden Husks in the Round Table Hold. Getting into the talismans, we are going to use the Shard of Alexander because it's going to make our Ash of Wars do 15% more damage, and you can get it by completing Alexander's questline. Alternatively, if you're impatient, you could kill Alexander instead, and that will give you a slightly weaker version of this talisman. For the second talisman, we are going to be using the Fire Scorpion Charm, which is also going to make our Ash of War hit quite a bit harder, about 12% harder, and you can pick this up on a wooden platform on top of Fort Lade. For the third talisman, we are going to be using the Magic Scorpion Charm, which is going to make our Ash of War hit harder as well, because the Ash of War has both a fire and magic attack. So we want to boost both elements, and you can get this by completing Preceptor Celavis's questline. For the fourth talisman, we are going to pick up the Ritual Sword Talisman, which gives us 10% more damage when our health is full, and you can simply grab this out of the chest in the Lux Ruins after killing the boss. Now that we have all of our talismans, we are going to pick up some incantations that are really going to push this build over the edge in terms of damage. So for the incantations, we are going to grab Flame, Grant Me Strength from behind Fort Gale in Caelid, followed by Golden Vow from the Death Stench Shack in Melted Gilmere. No build is truly complete without a good Wanderer's Physic combination, and for this build I'd recommend the Flame Shrouding Cracked tier, which you can get by killing the Putrid Avatar at the Minor Erd Tree in Caelid, as well as the Magic Shrouding Cracked tier, which you can get by killing the Erd Tree Avatar in Liurnia of the Lakes. For those of you wondering about stats, here are the stats I'd recommend for both the level 150 build and the level 100 build. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into a boss fight. So I'm going to fight Alecto, Black Knife Ringleader, because quite a few people struggle with this boss, and of course I'm going to use all of my buffs as you should. As you can see, that fire attack did a ton of damage, but unfortunately that second attack missed. Managed to get another hit in here, and once again it just did a massive chunk of damage. I tried to go for the combat attack here and it actually landed this time, which you can see also does great damage. The great thing about the fire attack is it's likely to hit your target even if they sidestep or jump back, because it's just got a massive hitbox, which remains true even on this last hit here. Let me know your opinion on this build in the comments below, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this video next. I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well.